Hey, what's up, everybody? This is a special edition of Big Bink's Break Room podcast. Shani Scott holding it down for the whole crew today as we catch up with one of our favorite artists of the Break Room. This is one of Bink's really good friends. They've worked together on other projects, and we are just excited to see that he's back out with something new. Before I bring him on, I'm going to help you guys kind of remember who this person is. So check this out.
All the heavens open up and blessings rain down. Go on, child, and cry. Go on and cry.
The whole compound was excited that one of their own, he had made it.
When he started singing, the whole room got quiet. He literally turned the competition to a concert.
All right, and there he is on the screen. It's Lyfe Jennings, aka God.
Wow.
What's up? What's up, God?
All is well. All is well. How are you?
I'm good. Well, God, since you God, I got a couple questions, God. Now you remember last week? I'm just playing. Well, it's good to see you, and we are so excited because this Sunday we'll get to learn a little bit more about you with your UnSung.
A lot more, all the stuff that I never addressed or answered, I gave it to UnSung, man. It was time,
So what made you feel like, all right, I'm ready to just go on and put all this out here and let everybody know what's going on?
I think one of the first reasons, you of course, as we talked about before we came on here, everybody's about progression. So I wanted to progress and, answer a couple questions, that I've never addressed and work through those things. And also, I got the Lyfe Jennings story coming out. So I just kind of wanted to touch on some things and get people prepared for what they was going to see.
All right. Well, you do address a lot of things in the UnSung. And if you guys want to know the answers to that, you have to tune in. You can see down there at the bottom. You can check out Lyfe Jennings UnSung Sunday, May 9th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I checked it out, and the rumor that I heard was fixed in your UnSung, because there was this big rumor going around about what happened September 22nd, around that time, September 22nd, 2010. And
was that September 22nd?
September 22nd, 2010.
Wow.
Yeah. You don't remember those dates?
Nah, man, I was in prison too long. I don't pay attention to no dates.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. That clip that we started with, do you remember that date?
No, I don't remember.
No.
Nah.
But it was the week that you got out of, it was the week after you got out of prison, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
yes, according.
They gave me that date. They was like, if you can make it down here on this date, then you can, do it. And I just happened to be getting out on that date.
What kind of anticipation was that for you to get that response while you're in prison?
When I got that letter from them, it was like, I couldn't have planned it. Like, it's definitely the God happening right now, because I could not have planned something like that to happen with the dates adding up and all that stuff like that, Yeah.
And then when you finally got to Apollo and you're there on the stage, when you on the stage, not when you walk in, but when you out there, you sitting there with your guitar, you getting ready to pluck your first note. What's going through your mind?
It's gonna trip you out, but actually, right before I plucked my note, the thing that was on my mind, I just got out of prison, and it was this young lady that was back there. She looked good too. So right before, I was just like, damn, like she was in my little mind. I was like, get focused, man. So yeah,
you was trying to get that number. That's what was going on there.
Yeah,
All right. Well, if you guys want to see more and learn more about Lyfe Jennings, make sure you tune in this Sunday, May 9th, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. I get confused with the times because you have to keep up with so many different coasts. So
Mhm.
I understand that you've been in the lab, you've been working. We're about to get new music from Lyfe. What?
Yes, yes. It's a joint called What? Um, and it's really about you black women, man, because
What?
yeah, y'all don't seem to
What?
age. So it's like, how old are you? What
What?
age? Yeah, that's the thesis of the song. And we're gonna follow up that. My six pack I told you is with me and Amina from Love and Hip Hop. And we follow
Mhm.
up with a joint with me and her called Flawless Dining. Wait till you hear this record.
Oh, yeah, we definitely can't wait because you got a way of putting words together and that storytelling is on a whole nother level. So I'm ready to hear what. Now I got the call right before you got on that they're gonna send it over to us. I hope you have the video because I would love to present the video on the platform as
And
well.
it's
Have you
so
already done that?
right when I shot the video, I put little clips of it up on my social media. Everybody's like, "Oh, he got all these young girls around him," and basically the hate was prevalent. But a lot of those girls was like in their 30s and 40s and 50s. They just thought they was very, very young
But
girls,
they grown women. They
grown ass
grown.
women, man. You know,
And it makes you say, what?
right? What age are
What?
you? Let me
What?
see your ID. you know?
All right. Well, we know that okay, we got the new song coming, but in the meantime and in between time, what has life been doing? Have you been watching TV during this pandemic? Is there any shows that you've been binging out on?
I did have a couple binges in the beginning. What is that? Snowfall. That's one
Oh
of my
yeah.
uh a lot of Star Trek. I like that.
Mhm.
But mainly I don't watch much TV. I've been working. Like I created a couple more businesses. Um Definitely did some writing. And then as soon as I finished with that stuff, um kind of opened back up. So I'm pretty much back on the road right now.
So what businesses did you start?
I started a filming company in which I'm
Mhm.
shooting a Lyfe Jennings story, my own company, my own money, my own idea, and I directed it. So we shot the first part of the movie. I did that. I have a healthy food service that I do. I got food trucks called AOU Foods.
Hmm.
I started that in Atlanta, and now we're about to branch out our first truck in Texas. So I was working on that. What else? I figured out a way. I had some things tied up, so I wound up buying back my masters.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, finished up with my publishing. Got a new publishing company that I own my own publishing. I did that and raising these kids,
Yeah, you've been busy. That's a job in itself right there.
Right.
So during the pandemic, you are a hands-on dad.
Mhm.
So, what's the one activity that you learned to do with your children during the pandemic that you guys didn't do before the pandemic? Because, we were moving and grooving. But once we were in this pandemic, I noticed that with me and my daughters, we were already close, but we became a lot more closer and we started having more karaoke nights and more, family game nights. Did any of that happen with you and your kids?
Nah, I mean, because we pretty much got a schedule. Like, I have my kids half the week every week. So, Thursday is really arts and craft night. Fridays we do movie. Saturdays is we go skating and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing extra that I really did, I started teaching the kids how to drive.
Mm-hmm.
Started letting them move around with my two big boys. I started letting them just move around with me so they can see how I move around these females, around business stuff, and things like that. That's really
So,
it.
do you think any of your children will follow in your footsteps in the entertainment industry?
Um, I'm keeping my eye out. My son, he dope. Like he played piano, but his ear is so different. Like you just got to hear what I'm talking about. The melodies that he come up with is they weird, but they dope. My second youngest, Noah. I hear him around singing, and he's singing more. I just don't know his voice yet. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah. So do you ever take them on tour with you? Like when you roll into a city, have they experienced that with you?
Yeah, yeah. They definitely didn't. My two big boys, they've been on tour buses with me. My other ones, they come to shows sometime. But my big boys, since they older, I'm gonna either hire one of them or both of them. Start letting them, take my bags on the road and stuff like that. Yeah,
You start them at the bottom for sure, for sure.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
they'll work their way up. Yeah, much respect to that as well. So now you said you're not much into TV. Who are you listening to these days, other than yourself? What artists are in your top five? Because I
Uh,
was gonna say in your CD player, but we don't have CD players anymore.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy is that I don't really listen to music. I like to let stuff find me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't like to actively go out and look for new artists and stuff like that. But I like Lil Baby. Um,
Okay.
I've been in the studio a lot with Pleasure P. That dude got a monster album. I ain't never heard nothing like this from him, man. Like, dude, his stuff is crazy. We even got a couple songs together. Um, Bobby V. I
Yeah.
like old music. What else? What else? Old school stuff. Miles Davis and them. They always. I got vinyl though. You know.
Yeah. Yes, I do know. I have about 10 crates in my garage that I'm trying to
Oh,
figure out what to do with. I guess I'll ship them to Bink. So, all right,
yeah,
let me
ship
test
'em to
you.
me. Ship 'em to
Ship them to
me,
you.
bro.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll ship them to you, but we got to trade something off. If I ship them to you, you got to come to Dallas and do a show. And you got to let Michael Sean open your first 15 minutes.
I gotta
And
do
you
what?
got to let Bink DJ.
That's a lot of stuff, man. I gotta read the fine print with you.
But 10 crates of albums? Come on, man.
And what? Hold on. What years are we talking about?
We talking about from 1977 all the way to 20. I say I bought my last piece of vinyl or had it shipped to me from the record companies. Probably 2005, 2004, somewhere around there when I was in Tyler. That was the last time I got vinyl.
And why do you want to get rid of this stuff?
Man, I have 2 daughters. It's a
Uh-huh.
lot. It's a lot. And they're just sitting there. They're sitting there. I've moved them from city to city, state to state with me. And this time I'm sitting there looking at them like, okay, we got to figure out something to do with
Yeah, I
this.
want them things. My daughter just actually so crazy. She just actually made me buy her a record player.
Yeah, because they sell them in Walmart and then they sell the albums in Walmart. And I was
Hmm.
showing my daughters, and because my daughter's only 10 and I'm sorry, they're 11 and 12, 10-year-old just turned 11. I'm sorry. But they don't understand that concept. They like, what is this? And they brought me a Michael Jackson album, and I was like, they selling this in Walmart? Wait a minute.
The album. I got a daughter the same age as your daughter. She's 12 years old. Man, I'm telling you, it's. I don't know if it's just me, but Lord.
Yeah, they're hard. And my girls are girly girls. I wasn't a girly girl, so I'm not understanding some stuff, but we
My
working
girl,
through it.
my girl, she kind of tomboyish, but then she just be telling me like her little girl stuff. I'd be like, baby, I don't want to hear that. Like, she'd be like, but dad, I need to go buy sports. But baby, like, can you ask your mama to go do this stuff?
No, Dad, she got to be able to talk to you about that too, Dad. Come on, Dad. You writing all these good lyrics, these good songs. That's understanding. You get the women, feeling like you really understand them.
I do. I'll talk you to death, but I ain't
Yeah.
about to take you to get sports bras and all.
Yeah, Dad. That's good though that she's having that dialogue with you. That's good that she's comfortable enough to open up to you about that. So
Mm.
I got to test your R&B. All right. Now I got some questions for you. You can sing the answer or you can say the answer. It's up to you. Okay. And at the end of it, if you do well, maybe I'll send you one crate. Maybe one crate.
70s. That
Okay.
old crate.
The old crate.
Yeah.
Okay. So here we go. First question. How long did Bobby Brown want to rock with you?
How long did Bobby Brown?
Want to rock with you?
All night long?
Yes. There
Okay.
you go. There you go. Okay, here we go. What time was Usher cruising the block in his drop top?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Ding ding. Oh, you getting close. Okay, here we go. What was Erica Badu born underwater with? You can sing it.
$4.06.
How many dollars?
Hold up. I'm born in the water with $3.06.
There you go. There you go. Okay, now if you ain't playing games, what must you do for Destiny's Child?
Uh, I know a song it is.
If you ain't playing games,
I don't know.
say my name, say my name.
Say your name.
Yeah. Okay. What did Tevin Campbell want to do for a while?
Um, talk.
Yeah, can we talk? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now this one you should know. What did T-Pain want to do to that girl?
What did he want to do to that girl?
To baby girl.
Buy her a drink?
Yeah, there you go. Now, here we go. The next 5 that I have for you.
This is good right here. This is a good segment right here. Go ahead. I'm listening.
You got to sing the answers to these next 5, okay?
All right. Cool.
What is it having someone who understands the life you live?
We say, what is it?
What is it having someone who understands the life you live?
Must be nice.
There you go. Okay. Where do fellas live if they're next to Peter Pan?
Never land.
Yeah, give us a little bit more. Come on now.
Hello.
Hi.
Carry on.
That's how my house looks too.
Right next to Peter Pan. Nobody wants to go.
Okay. What, of course, are some things left better unsaid?
What are some things better left unsaid? Hypothetically, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
What has she done found?
What has she done found? She done found
Her.
Oh. yeah.
Okay, and here's the last one. Why should you not do it for the kids, but do it for me?
Don't do it for the kids, do it for me. Let's stay together.
There we go. And there's our mini Lyfe Jennings concert on Big Bink's Break Room podcast. Now, when you coming to Dallas?
Dallas, I'm coming. Let me look at my schedule real quick.
Yeah, check that out. To perform.
All right. Hold on, let me upload this thing.
Because I believe the last time I saw you perform was at, I don't even know what it's called now, but it's the theater in Grand Prairie.
A theater in Grand Prairie?
Well, they call it the theater. It's the, I don't know what it's called now. Off 30. I think you were with Joe. Brian McKnight and Joe.
What's up with Joe, man? I haven't even heard from Joe in a while.
Look, the last time I talked to Joe, I think that was maybe 2 years ago. He had that album come out about he hoped that the dude mess up so he can go back and get her. I asked him, why you so petty, Joe? Why you so petty in every song, Joe?
Hey, Joe, that dude talented, like, and people ain't even hip to Joe, man. Like, they didn't do UnSung with Joe too, man, because But let me see, I'm in Miami today actually, and North Carolina Saturday. Oh, 29th. I'm in Galveston, Texas. Though. How far is
Okay,
that?
that ain't that far. I mean, it's like 4.5, 5 hours. That's right down the street from Houston. You
Yep.
on the beach.
Oh yeah,
You
good.
on the beach.
Be.
You on the beach. It's not Miami Beach, but it's the beach.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get into some stuff. So we're gonna be looking for you on TV Sunday, May 9th. Galveston. You said what's the date?
Galveston, Texas is May 29th.
May 29th, if you're in the area.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe me and Bink and Mike can roll down there. I don't know what we got going on, but we'll see. But when you come to Dallas, you definitely have to link up with us. You got to stop by Big Bink's break room.
Mhm.
You definitely got to check in with Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and we need our concert. And then we can have a conversation about some of these crates.
I can't wait. You might hold on. You said if I do good now that I was gonna be able to get the 70s crate.
Well, you know you didn't get that Destiny's Child one, so we can go through the 70s crate. We can go through there. There's some Commodores in there.
Yeah.
There's some Isley Brothers in there. It's amazing when I go through, I'm like, dang, I got this record. I got that record. Oh my God, I got this record.
You know them things probably worth money though. Them things probably worth some money.
Oh, well then I might have to keep them.
Well, I'll buy them. I like.
Oh, but if I give it to you, then you'll come do a performance, right?
I'll come down there and do something for y'all. For sure.
That'll be the check, right?
When
That'll
is
be
the-
the bag.
When is the House of Blues opening back up down there?
Well, I drove by the House of Blues the other day. They had something going on.
Really?
It was people walking, in and out of it. I don't know if they were just eating that because they have the restaurant on the
Right.
front side of it. So I'll have to check and see. But if not, we'll find you. You need a location? We can find you a
Yeah,
location.
I just like the whole feel of the House of Blues. We sell out every year that we there, so we just kind of keep things, as
Oh
they.
well, I can make the call. You know my name? It's
Shani.
Shani Scott. Yeah, you got to remember that. Like I know I look like this, but I know everybody. I'm the plug. I'm the plug. I'm telling you, I'm the plug.
Just say my name. That's that destiny. Just the answer I missed.
Shani Scott. I'm telling you, I can make this happen. We can make this happen. But thank you for hanging out with us here inside of Big Bing's Break Room podcast. You guys make sure you check him out on UnSung this Sunday.
This Sunday.
9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central Standard. I watched it last night and I was amazed and learned so much about you. Already loved you as an artist, but I have so much more respect for you now.
Thank you, man. I have not watched it. Like, I don't even watch the clips because I just want to watch it with my kids. I want to sit down with them and it'll be brand new to me,
Well, your kids are going to be very proud of you.
Good. I'm glad.
They are going to be very proud of you. I think that's a beautiful thing to be that transparent and to share and say, okay, hey, I did this and this was a result of that. I dealt with it and now I'm here. That's a beautiful thing because that's life. And we have to teach our kids that. They have to understand that before they get out into the world because they're gonna make mistakes too. We all make mistakes. Like your mistake ain't no different than the mistakes that I made. I mean, it might not be the same mistake, but they're mistakes. And that's what helped me grow.
I don't think you can grow without a mistake, That's how you grow, making mistakes, man. So yeah,
that's Never Ever Land. Right next to Peter Pan.
Next dude.
Thanks for hanging out. Don't you go nowhere. And you guys make sure you check us out tonight. 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be live inside of Big Bink's Break Room.